Moshi Moshi. Hello, and welcome to my podcast within 5 minutes. This is your host, Harsh Patel, wishing you a beautiful day. I've been a victim of herd mentality so many times. There have been times when knowingly and unknowingly, I've ended up doing things just because everybody else was doing it. It takes me back to the time when I gave up my dance classes because all my friends started coming for them. I was really good at it, but I didn't want to be left out. I didn't want to be the only one. And this happens to the most of us. We follow the herd. Think about it. Have you ever found yourself agreeing to the majority when it comes to voicing your opinions? Do you sometimes find yourself relying on your parents, friends, or colleagues when it comes to making important decisions in your life? And do you feel like it would be embarrassing to do something out of the box? If you found yourself saying yes to any of these, then you've been part of the herd mentality like the rest of us. This is true for most people, and yet we find it so hard to break these norms set by society. Denying to agree upon something that 9 out of 10 people agree upon makes our brains so uncomfortable that logic and reasoning take a backseat and we feel safer being part of the majority. The idea of following the herd is soothing because it eliminates the fear of the unknown. People believe that it's an easy way out. You don't need to think. No need to put any extra pressure on yourself. You just have to follow. And if things go wrong, it's easy to say, right? Everyone else failed as well. I know it sounds familiar. It does to me at least. We're all guilty of falling into this trap. When we choose to follow the herd mentality, we often mimic decisions that other people have taken, and those decisions have nothing to do with what we really want. It never gives us the satisfaction we seek because we just do what everyone expects us to do. A million voices in your head will cram you to an extent where you can't listen to yourself anymore. The biggest reason why most of us find it hard to make a decision is because we're afraid that we'll fail. We're afraid that if we fail, everyone would mock us for trying to do something that is different. But it may turn out to be better than you expected. You don't have to be scared. Breaking off from a herd is easier said than done. I know. But do you want to blend in or do you want to stand out? Albert Einstein, a very famous scientist who formulated the theory of relativity. He was greatly mocked by his classmates and teachers for asking unwanted questions during class. He was always different from the rest of his class because he was brave enough to question things when everybody else was taught to learn as they were told. He did not want to be spoon-fed like the rest of his class. In the beginning, when you split away from the herd, it might be lonely and scary. It may even take time for people to notice you. But once you keep at it, you will eventually come back leading a new pack. And everyone that once criticized you will be spreading your name. It goes without saying that you don't need to have a different opinion on everything there is. You don't have to go against your friends because you want to be different. You don't have to put stories on what's happening around the world taking the sides of the majority or minority. What's important is that you are in the driver's seat of your own life. And you're steering it with your own actions and habits. It's not really about finding happiness. It's about living life under your own principles and sense of truth. For even in a crowd, you can be alone. I shall leave you with these thoughts. I hope you're having a good day. May you have a blessed week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.